All right, welcome back to episode 8 of our Melandru's Accord playthrough, Road to HR Paragon. This is gonna be a big episode, I hope, because we have 3 primary quests that will lead directly into the end of Istan. Last episode is really cool because we got full pets for all of our heroes, including crocodiles, flamingos, and warthogs. So we're gonna just hop right into it. Try to get as far into. I want to make sure this is the last episode of Istan. 8 episodes. I think that's a pretty good amount of time to spend in Istan. I feel like I definitely missed some side quests, which if we have time, I'll try and hop in and do those. But here, where's this quest at? Oh, it's down here. But I think we should be strong enough to at least hang in the first quest or the first mission that pops up here that takes us into Alona. And if I remember correctly, I think the mission here that pops up, the Consulate Docks, that's what it's called. The Consulate Docks mission that pops up, doesn't it work similar to Eye of the North where it raises you up to level 20? I might be completely wrong about that, but we'll find out soon. Let me make sure everyone's up to skills. And then, as I discovered last time, the skills that Koss is using, and even Mox, these are kind of dead skills. So I kind of need to try and find a way to replace them. I might even just put, because he doesn't have much energy. I might even just put this here. Give him a little cheeky interrupt. Same with, you know what? Same with Mox. This might be a good way to add some interrupting skills to our skill bar. With Jin, I mean, interrupts are a really great way of getting rid of reducing enemy team damage. And you know what? Last time I did it by accident, I only brought 7, including myself, 7 out of 8 party members here. But it might be a good way to just squeeze in a couple extra experience points while we're grinding out these quests. This is a side mission here. We're just gonna do these. This one is Plains of Jarden. This one is over in Matani Keith. But yeah, we'll just do them in this order, top to bottom. I probably need to get a nice shield before we go too much farther. This lamp actually is pretty nice. 17 energy. Really great for starting off fights. Mox is pretty much going to carry us through this like always. Coming off of a live stream from yesterday. We didn't do any build wars, but we did Tombs of Primeval Kings. And it was a lot of fun. I think I had more fun doing Tombs than some of the other elite content areas. I like that it's just, it's just hard enemy groups. I mean, pretty tough, yeah. And then don't really need to worry about completing any quests. It's just a speed grind of just taking out, running through enemies. And you get some pretty good drops. We got Ectos. I didn't get any good drops. Had anti-streamer privilege that last stream, but yeah, like the greens at the end are kind of meh, but the Eternal Shields, Eternal Bow, Storm Bow, those kind of weapons are kind of cool to see drop, and of course the Ectos. Checking everyone. I guess I just when a hero levels up, I don't think it sends any, so it's kind of hard to, it's really easy to miss who is actually leveling up when you see that light come down. Of course, we are already at Sunspear level 6, so we can't get our Sunspear bounty anymore. As I mentioned before, I started this character when it was Sunspear reward points, and I thought that was a benefit, but now I'm really realizing for a new character, you don't necessarily want Sunspear ranks that quickly. Because it's better to have the double experience points for a longer period of time. Live and you learn. I mean, I wasn't gonna not make a character though, so can't really do anything about that. And we are level 15, which should, as long as I play carefully, should be okay for hanging in the harder areas. It would be nice if I had some better armor. Yeah, we're rocking the 35. Oh, I got a kneel here, that's right. Sogolon, Bojolin, and First Spear. So this is confusing. Is Sogolon just a common name in Alone? Oh, okay. I guess we're fighting. Is Sogolon a common name in Alona? Because one of the henchmen's name is Sogolon. You usually don't see that in like fantasy books and movies and in games. You don't usually see repeating names for characters because of the obvious confusion, element of confusion. Because it's like, wait, why does this person have the same name? Even in real life, it's very common to meet people who have the same name. But I think in this case, it must be intentional. Right? Here's Sogolon right here. I didn't get a good look at the character model, but I'm pretty sure he looks pretty different. Like this guy's got a ponytail. That guy we just fought was bald, wasn't he? How come he gets glowing eyes? What about my eyes? I just got regular normal eyes. Why does he look so cool? See? It's something that bothers me a little bit. The character models for NPCs generally, not generally, but occasionally look much cooler than anything the player can get. Easy in the prison spirits. Thought I've headed along into Varesh's play. Maybe I missed. Yeah. I was talking about being confused about Sogolon, which Sogolon is which, but maybe I missed some messages there. I like the disrupting lunge, but let me just go ahead and double check if there's any better skills I can put there. Berserker Stance is nice, but it ends when you use a skill. So, unless you're just going to be auto-attacking. I wish it weren't strength, because actually this stance would be really great on illusionary weaponry. Even though you don't make use of the 50% adrenaline. Actually, is it bad? The 20% cooldown kind of sucks. But I think the general reason for running this is to charge your high-cost adrenaline skills. Which might, if we run this, it might be worth putting final thrust back on there. Interesting. This is also not a bad skill, except the 60% cooldown is ridiculous. But it's it's pretty much like a poor man's Assurin. What's the Assurin scan? Assurin scan, that's what it's called. And we'll just double check here. I'm pretty sure Mox is running Mystic Vigor, right? No, he's not. But these are all kind of healing skills. Energy regeneration skills. Yeah, nothing really good for Mox there. Okay, let's keep going. And for this one, we'll go and do the recruit training. Oh, I was gonna change Kasa's build. I got that new skill and just didn't change anything. Yeah, I'm doing bleeding with my spear. So let's take off Sever Artery. And we're gonna do something crazy. We're gonna do this. And as we saw last time running the party statistics, I'm gonna keep an eye, and maybe with Berserker Stance, maybe he'll be able to use Final Thrust more often. than never. He used it 0 times last time. Or I think he used it twice, yeah. The power attack is going to be what he's spamming. I don't know. I feel like he's not going to use this build appropriately. Kind of like a... Maybe this is more of like a normal version of Battle Rage, right? That elite skill for the warrior. Yeah, let's teleport from... Okay, yeah. Doesn't really tell you where in the Plains of Jarn it is, but this is outside of Kamadan. Hubert, you have done well in my absence. Tell me, what have you know of Fallen Abaddon? Yeah, so it makes you wonder, why did she even put that Jarek in charge if she knew that we were going to do well? Learned so much in my travels. Maybe she wanted to expose him for being a unloyal fool. Disloyal fool. So she's explaining, yeah, the different gods. Abaddon was imprisoned, confined in a cell. What do you know? She wants us to lead, and she's gonna follow. Inkles is not gonna be surprised by this. I could hear you coming. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's much fighting here. I think we just come down here as a big group of... There's a big group of recruits, and then we just got to do a little pep talk. Little pep rally. My Steve should be getting some experience here, I think, because he's only level 5. Sell that. Always hoping for that improved sale cost or improved value, whatever that inscription's called. Get him. He's gonna attack me. Yeah, so for this quest, I guess these guys spawn in. They're usually not here, level 15s. And these scales are kind of rough. Usually they target me, but they're going after my pets. It almost makes it worth to run like a low level pet, right? Would that make them more likely to be targeted by enemies? Because he's going right after Steve. Poor Steve. Taking a beating. Yeah, like if you run all level 15 pets, like just continuously get them from the menagerie or something, it might make them more attractive as targets for enemies. Is that a new pet way strat that I just uncovered? Ooh, we get a spear that's not going to be as good as what I'm using, but maybe we get some good mods. You're kidding me. Every martial weapons inscription I've gotten has been for spell casting. We just finished this. We got to go back. Do I need to run back or can I teleport back? I guess I got to run back just to be safe. Nice job training those recruits. Do you like big weapons? What are you talking about? Rogis has me arming these boats with enormous catapults like the ones in Chabek. Okay, cool. Setting us up for the invasion of Korna. Cutting edge sun spear weaponry. Not a good joke. Rogis, that's a really bad joke. Finish that one. That was quick enough. And one more left, and then I think it's time for the consulate dogs. Nice, Jin hit 15 there. Go marksmanship. And finally, this one is a little bit longer, I think. I think we have to fight some water Digin. The dervish ones. I always like the Matani keys, though. I've said that before. A really cool area. Oh, so we need to make the water spirits happy so that our boats can safely travel across this ocean here. We have to defend the sailors. Defending missions are always a little tricky because the NPC AI, they like to do wacky stuff. Either stand in AoE damage or charge in headlong into the fight. But we should be okay here. All right, they can't be bled. I mean, it seems like you could make them bleed, right? They're just water. Their blood is water. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was our whole party. It was just the pets. They all got one-shotted. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Ooh, nice size for Milani. Let's go. I think as long as I use nothing to fear, my party should be pretty safe. And Mox should be cleaning them up. They're getting balled up pretty good. Golly. Pet way. Oh, it's... Okay, so last episode I was asking if they can get levels even when they're dead, and it looks like it's true. I think they can gain levels even when they're dead and you're like far away from them too. Because they're tied to your location. Let's see that scythe. That's a nice drop. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Seriously cursed with this. Golly. Yeah, huge upgrade from Alani. Massive upgrade. Just need a better mod for it. That's it. Coro, get your flamingo back up and running. There we go. Finished. Now we get the blessing. Okay. Funny, this spirit's gonna bless us even though we just killed all of her teammates. We are the storm, we are the calm, we are the wind. May the tides carry you safely. The blessing of water, winds of water are yours. Just had to sacrifice a bunch of animals. That's pretty much what we did. Just mass animal sacrifice to make the water gods happy. That's not bad. Those 3 quests are very quick. Maybe I could have squeezed them into the end of the last episode, actually. Now that I'm doing it now. We have the aid. Cormier. Yeah, here's the pep rally. Get Sunspear Captain, which I think we're way past Sunspear Captain. So I think we can just go ahead and do this. Yeah. We're Commander. So I think is Captain after, or is Commander the one right after Captain? I feel like I'm way past. Yeah, you don't need any... You don't need to fight any enemies here. Just a pep rally. Interesting to the effort they put into this training area. When you don't really make too much use of it, I feel like. I mean, it's the mission area for Chobek Village. But there's not really too much to put in here. It's pretty much all of the prophecy skill training quests and skill trainers just packed into one area. But I have to say, if I have to choose starter islands, starter areas, I think pre-searing is obviously the best. But I think I would pick Xingye Island over Istan. Istan is just... It's kind of too packed. It's kind of too crowded with stuff. Almost too much going on here. I do like that there's not that much running, but just so many side quests that you could spend a lot of time doing them, but not a huge payout for them. Good for Melandru's Accord players, though, I guess. Will not stand idle. Varash also harms Alona. Must say this is the greatest collection of heroes I've ever seen. Yeah, of course. Please return to Commandant and arrange an audience with Elder Sewell. But I think here... Oh, no. I thought you would see some of, like, Canthan's and Prophecy's characters here, but maybe not. Go back to Elder Sewell. Oh yeah, this is to go to Eye of the North. I'll just pick it up and then maybe do it later. If I really need to get to level 20, I think I would rather get there through Eye of the North rather than doing more side quests here. So I might end up doing that. After we get to Elona, if I feel like it's way too scary, I'll just hop over to Eye of the North, get some more heroes, get some more skills. Elder Sewell is a very busy man without me. None of these scrolls. Blah blah blah. Working diligently since Cormier left. I trust that you are doing all you can to tip the odds in our favor. Yeah, this is a cutscene.
Cormier, why have you gathered your sun spears? Varish has denied your charges and banned your followers from Corner.
Oh, his voice is crazy. I think my music volume's a little too loud compared to the voice volume.
Warned and ready for us now. We must sail for Gandara and confront her before it's too late.
Istani ships would be of great help.
Dunkoro, very cool character and voice acting.
Plunge Alona into civil war. We have not yet exhausted diplomatic channels.
With respect, Elder, we know what we've seen with our own eyes. Varish is a danger. It is our duty as Sun Spears to defend Alona.
My sun spears will perform their duties with or without your aid, Elder. Will the Istani fleet support us or not?
Oh, are Sun Spears their own separate...
Yes, we shall.
His point was like, yeah, you got it. Are Sun Spears totally separate organization, or they're not a separate nation, but I guess they're their own separate like military force outside of Istan. But they still require approval from the Istan leaders. Kind of interesting relationship there. Wow, this is a big milestone. Let me get some of that voice volume up. I think that was too quiet for you guys to hear. My bad. Yeah, this is a huge milestone here. So we can get Zenmai, the assassin, in Canning Center. And more importantly, we can get Elias, which... Yeah, I might need to do that at some point soon. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, we get max armor here? What? I didn't know we get it here. I thought for some reason, I thought you got max armor in Sunspear Sanctuary. Oh, man. Oh, I don't think I have enough. I definitely don't have enough materials. I've just been pretty much selling everything, haven't I? So we can either go with iron. Oh, I have no rare crafting materials at all. All right, I guess we'll start salvaging stuff. Oh, this makes me a little bit scared to do this next part. I can start using this to hopefully get some steel. Ugh. Don't really need wood, so I'll just sell that. Get some steel with this, maybe. Iron. Get iron from that. I think I do have a lot of iron. Yikes. Is there an artisan in... Where's the artisan at in Istan? Okay. So leather squares are actually going to be pretty cheap to get. So I think we might be able to pull tanned hide squares. I don't think I have many of them. Got 40. Ugh. I need a lot more tanned hide squares. So I can get... Got two. Got two more from that. So the closest... The fastest artisan to get in Istan looks like outside of Kodlanu Hamlet. And by transferring tanned hide squares, I can get leather squares for pretty cheap. So for just 200, you can get 4 leather squares, but we're losing 20 of these. Ugh. Let's just get as many leather squares as we can. And then I'll just have to farm a bunch of tanned hide squares. That's going to be the cheapest armor, I think, for what we can get. Just double check that. Yeah, so tanned hide squares and leather squares. That's the cheapest armor. But we have so much iron. If we manage to get some steel, we could do that as well. Anyway, let's just try not to die. That's our goal here. Oh, I really hope we don't. I think I'm going to switch to mostly henchmen. Mostly henchmen will be the way to go here. Go with a prot monk. And yeah, we'll do this. All right, wish us luck. Is there a skill trainer? Yeah, I don't get any access to... Oh. Let me turn this in really quick. Oh, we got a level up there. Okay, I'm not that scared anymore. Open the beast. Hakora, Mox, and then all the best henchmen here. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be a little scary. I think I'm going to risk my Doom's Covenant. Oh, I have to have Dunkoro. All right. Little bit scary. I'm going to be hanging way back. I'm going to be sending my team forward. Because they're going to be targeting me like crazy. As soon as they target me, I'm just going to drop the flag and then run back. Look at them balling up like that, though. Oh, they're not level 20. They're level 16. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm a little too scared for no reason. Your maximum health increases of that of a level 20 character. Oh, so just my health is increased. That's great. Not my skills, though. And not my armor. Just health. So that helps. Like, I half remembered that right. Oh, good. The monk henchman is a protector. I'm glad I have to bring Dunkoro. That might be intentional. It might be intentional then to make the monk henchman a protector, knowing that you need Dunkoro here. They must have done that. And then we need to find a way to kill these field marshals, and then that's the bonus for this mission. I feel like the music's a little high. There's a couple of elite skills to get here, but none of them really interest me. I think it's yeah, some signet, cautery signet. I think it's right. Coming up very soon. Get him. Get him, fellas. Oh my gosh. Just got artilleried. Yeah, I really thought all the enemies were level 20 here. Oh my gosh. Seeing them at level 16 is makes me feel much better. Lore-wise, I guess the Sunspear are like the best warriors in Alona, right? Because we just destroy this place. They don't really stand a chance. Maybe that's our downfall, is we're too overconfident here. Spoiler alert. Nice of them to open the gate after we killed all of them. Oh, they're all going straight after these guys. Luckily, even though my armor is not max, we do have protective spirit on the monk. So if I start getting attacked, I think he'll prioritize me. And that's essentially the same thing as having, or that's better than having max armor, because it limits the amount of damage you can take. I don't think the damage reduction from there is nothing to fear. I think it's done before. I think it's calculated before Protective Spirit, though. Not after. Might be wrong about that. Oh, that was a... Was that a Dervish boss? Oh my gosh. Well, they shattered my Protective Spirit enchantment just then. So they have enchantment removal. They have some hexes. You get iron, steel, and tanhide squares. All three of those are useful for crafting our armor. From the corn and bracers. That could be a good item to farm to get our max armor. Just salvage a crap ton of Kern and bracers, and eventually I'll be able to get full max or full armor. Okay. Talk to Narashi. Go ahead and come up here to get some cartography points. I think this is counted as, like, you can come here 2 times. There's 2 missions that you come to this Gandhara Moon Fortress. Might as well card it right now. Steve! How could they do this to you, Steve? He's stuck. There we go. They stay here for some reason. It's like attack fronts united, but then they just stay there. They don't come with us. Kind of defeats the purpose of uniting. Oh boy, this looks like a big group. that up. Steve hit the level 7. Getting stronger. Love to see it. And I think Steve should get slightly... The crocodile should get slightly bigger too, just like the warthog did. See how big of a crocodile we get. I was also thinking, I like the idea of having a lion as a paragon. For some reason, it kind of matches. Very regal pet for a regal profession. But I think I don't really feel like leveling up a third pet here. I think we got Pumbaa or Warthog up to like level 11. Steve's already level 7, so already almost caught up. All right, this is not too bad. And maybe some of these collecting items, the pendants and stuff, maybe we can get some good weapons later on. You coming after me? Mox and Odura are domination henchmen. They're far and away doing the most damage. And Geraz, look at Geraz doing some work. The other dervish henchman. Sin is hardly doing anything. What's she using? Searing flames. Ah, so she's doing tons of burning. Okay, I need to use They're on Fire more often then. Get some actual I need to remember that. That's really good synergy for us. Huge damage reduction. Steve's down again. No. I think we got to go a little bit farther up here to get the second field marshal or a field commander. Okay, and the ward against melee. Yeah, we're pretty stable. Our survivability here. Lots of defense. Damage reduction. Got a chance to block those melee hits. Oh. Can I go back? There's a point blank catapult shot.
Objective secure. Good work, Captain.
Good work all around.
Oh, I hope I didn't miss.
We've gotten word from Cormier.
I hope I didn't miss the bonus.
At the Plaza of the Five Gods and needs reinforcements.
We'll be there at once. Move out!
Please, let me go back. Yeah, okay. Oh, Varesh is here? Oh, getting interrupted. Oh, this is not good. Oh, he's by himself, pretty much. Go get him, guys. Ooh, we get a spear upgrade. Not bad. I don't have a stance, though. And the last guy, I think you have to be careful with this last Kernan Field Marshal group. We need to find it just before the last mob that finishes the mission. If you don't prioritize last field marshal, then you could end the mission too early. Oh, it's an elementalist boss. I think it uses Master of Magic. I always liked Master of Magic. I thought it was cool. Kind of eventually, you know, it's much better to bring an more powerful elite skill of a particular attribute, but you can really play with some cool synergies with different elements. It's a trap. This is a trap, Cormier. I know, Dunkoro, I know. He always knows everything. Doesn't care. The cornered bowmen are super annoying if you're running lots of... Oh, it's a warrior boss. If you're running lots of martial enemies, because their stances, they run the whirling defense. It could be pretty brutal. The skills that cannot be blocked are useful again when you're fighting against Cornins. Or illusionary weaponry. Illusionary weaponry is nice. I think the marshal is up there. Oh, there he is. Right here. We gotta go right first. I'm gonna try and... Yeah, maybe we should just rush in. No, it's not smart. Oh boy. Yeah, they're just... I don't want to attack because I don't want to damage my front line. They're running the whirling defense. But it should have worn off by now. Searing Flames is just tearing them up, though, I think. That's why Sin's damage is a little bit deceiving, this DPS meter, because it doesn't show all the burning that she's doing. Yeah, Cautery Signet. Cautery Signet is... I didn't get a chance to see it. Sweet, we got the bonus done. That'll be nice. Get some good gold. At the rate I'm going, I might end up getting max armor in Sunspear Sanctuary. Or like I said, we might hop over to Eye of the North. And then that way we can still progress storyline while working towards max armor. Just got to make sure to salvage it. Oh, no, 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 no. They're targeting me. Big no-no. Protective Spirit came in really clutch there. Stay in the wards, guys. Good, he's attacking the flamingo. Come on, Steve, get in there. Nice. GG's. Woo. Yeah, I find it quite easy to survive as a Paragon. For Doom's Covenant players, I think Paragon's a good choice.
Spear Marshal Cormier.
Good to see you, Captain. Varish has holed up here with her followers. Now that you're here, we can make the assault. Sun Spears, at the ready. Spare those that surrender. Now, in the name of the five gods, forward!
Fools! Your gods are weak. My god gives me strength. Abaddon!
Demons.
She has demons.
This is a pretty cool cutscene. But just looking at the numbers we have, I think we could take this amount of demons.
We're outmatched. Retreat.
I don't think we are.
Those you can.
We have a golem.
Abaddon will feast on your eyes.
Yeah, she's insane.
Come on, save who you can.
Oh no.
Where's Koss? Where are the others?
This way.
I didn't know we actually see her fall. Oh, I didn't even bring cost though.
Running will not save you, fools. Abaddon is strong. Nightfall is coming.
Yeah, she's one of the best voice actors. Varesh is a really good antagonist, I think. Yeah, so we lose access to Koss. A shame, because he's got a flamingo. I hope his flamingo's okay. Ooh, we got a max shield. But we can get tanned hide squares or iron ingots. Is great for us. All right, let's get our heroes up. Yeah, I don't have Koss with me anymore. What happened? Oh wait, let me read that again. They're all missing. Narashi got away with Lonai, but Lonai's nerves have been shattered. You won't be able to adventure with Koss again until we find him. We're in Yolon Haven right now. Yolon Haven's a really nice area because we get access to a bunch of new skills. Most of the Nightfall skills you can buy here, and then another little bit you can get in Vabi, and then the last bit are in the domain of anguish, or the, what do you call it, tormented areas. Oh, I thought that was a quest to turn in. Since we are surviving a bit, yeah, I think I do want to just stick to Nightfall. Rather than jump around different campaigns, just do a full playthrough of Nightfall. Might be better content-wise and just playlist-wise. Just keeping it all consistent. I'm going to sell that Istani key. I don't need it anymore because it's just trash items. Let's salvage everything that gives us steel or tanned hide squares. Look at that, 7 squares. I'll sell that Talon. I don't need that. Items sell for a lot more now because they're higher level. I'm so close. I can get, once I get 25, I can get like arms or boots. But I think I want to hang on and get a chest piece and leggings first. Those are the most likely to get hit by attacks. We need to Ronjock and ask Elder Jonah. Yeah, so we got to get to the Sunspear Sanctuary. Let's look at some skills we can get, though. I think I can get Go for the Eyes, finally. Yes! That's really the only skill I need to be effective as a Paragon. Some okay Javelin or Spear throws. Aggressive Refrain is nice, but I think just running Never Rampage alone is going to be better. Way cheaper. Yeah, 25 energy is just way too much. Hecat's Rampage could be nice also if I just take off my attack skills and just use it as a way of getting more adrenaline. It's pretty cheap, and the 33% attack speed, nice. Oh, I didn't know there was more adrenaline shouts than just Go for the Eyes. That could be good. Attack skill used by each ally within earshot deals plus 10 damage to foes with more than 50. Could be good. Vicious attack is also really nice. Okay, Go for the Eyes. That's going to be massive for getting more energy. I don't really care that I have command so low. It's just for the energy. All right, let's try and do this first quest. And then I think after this first primary quest will be about time to end the episode. Definitely want to level up my healers, but I also want to be effective in battle. I'm going to be balancing bit. Actually no, I don't. I just want to be strong because I can. By doing quests, I'm gonna get all my teammates up to 20 anyway eventually. Get 2 monks now. Kim protection, Menlo's healing. Perfect. Should be okay. I think I do want to put vicious attack over that. I just want 1 adrenaline skill. Oh, I should get some capture signets. Right. Can I get them now, or do I have to do a quest for it? I didn't see a capture signet. Okay, I don't get access to capture signet. Oh, I do. Strange. The wiki said I don't get access to the capture signet until I complete the Great Escape of getting costs. They must have fixed that. Strange. Yeah, I'm gonna stock up here. Just capture some skills willy-nilly. Let's see what I can get here using some toolbox to help me figure out. So I can get Burning Arrow is very nice for our build. Anthem of Guidance is not great. Cruel Spear is not bad. Not bad. I like Enchanter's Conundrum. I think Extend Conditions will be nice for us too. I think I want to capture both these. I'm not a Mesmer, of course, yet. But yeah, I'll start with getting Burning Arrow. Anthem of Guidance. What is that one? Yeah, Anthem of Guidance. I might get that. Might be fun to play with. Burning Arrow is going to be really good to put on our Ranger. Kind of diverting away from our pet way because we're going all henchmen, but it's going to be worth it. Oh, I probably need to equip my Signet of Capture, don't I? Okay, and now that I'm on the mainland, I can get access to bounties. So it won't be too hard to get up to level 20 after all. I'm just going to be super fragile. I'm a little scared about that. And my teammates up ahead in front of me. Yeah, look at that huge energy boost. Just gotta spam it as often as possible. Go for the eyes. I get 5 free energy every time I use that now. Massive energy management skill for Paragon. Really changes it. It really opens up the entire skill bar capabilities with that skill. Now I'm not too worried about having the -1 energy regeneration from my offhand. So having a huge energy pool with just 1 pip of energy regeneration is okay because I can always regen it really quickly with Go for the Eyes. Very cool. Yeah, let's go get Burning Arrow. That's right. Is there another? No. Get him. Double aggro, possibly triple aggro. Gotta be careful. Oh, they're behind us. Oh, I need to make sure I use Vicious Attack after Go for the Eye so I can get that extra, so I can actually get that deep wound. I didn't read that correctly the first time. I have to get a critical strike in order to do that, but 40% or 39% is pretty high chance. Get him, guys. Yeah, so now I'm a little more inclined to use never rampage alone because that'll help me get more adrenaline to use go for the eye to spam go for the eyes. I think the ranger is a pop-up. Oh no, here he is. Admiral Chigan, I think that's him. Got burning arrow. Oh, but go for the eyes triggers off of attack, not just attack skill. That's good for our pets. I think it affects the pets. I should check that. If it affects the pest, then pets, then it should appear here, but I don't. Oh, it does. Nice. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is a big group. I think we're okay. They're really balled up. Yeah, we're about to nuke them really good. I'm gonna hang out next to this wall. Oh boy. Javelin, the water magic skill, hit me for 97 damage. Get him, guys. Kind of popping out from behind the wall there. Oh, better spear. Getting actually upgrade weapons is nice. Oh, nice. That's much better. 10 spear master. Yes, we can use it too. Ooh, we're gonna hit harder. All right, and then I can get burning arrow. And I get 250 XP for every level I've earned. So I should get a ton of experience for this. Yeah. I gained a whole level. So getting elite skills very good for hitting level 20 if you haven't yet. Up to 53% chance of critical hit with go for the eyes now. I think I like this build. Fear, command, leadership, beast mastery. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend too much money on tons of unnecessary skills. I've been very picky about which skills I want to get. And that way I can now invest in Sickness of Capture, which translates to a lot of experience. Oh, I shouldn't have started with Vicious Attack. Just talked about that earlier. Yeah, doing some more damage now. 38 experience per enemy. It'll be nice to get a command shield. But I still like having the energy off the beginning of the fight. I think actually now I want to start. I think I want to start with Anthem of Flame and never Rampage alone. Then I can immediately start getting more adrenaline. And then I should be able to cast these faster. Yeah, the AI is interesting. The spotters run way away from the group. They must have the spotter must have a higher aggro bubble. Whoops. Did not do what I just said I was about to do. Oh my gosh, get off of me. I need to find the Kernan Pendant collector. Ernie to Ronjok as Elder Jonah about Sanctuary. I hope I don't have to accept the reward here, because I was hoping to... I think I do. I was hoping to use this quest to level up my heroes. But until I get elite skills, even then, I don't really want to be using them. Henchmen are going to be much better. They're running elites. Okay, we get another artisan over here. Okay, so we just have to cleanse this. Yeah, so we're going to get access to Sunsphere Sanctuary really quick. And then from there, we can get some more side quests like rescuing Koss. Dunkoro has a couple. I think there's an elite skill here too. Yeah, during hunted, so we can get Cruel Spear here too. Cruel Spear is nice. But we can get it really soon. We can fight the same boss later in Archjock Ward, so I'm not too concerned with going all the way back to getting us another signet. There's no Sunspear bounty here. Honestly, I don't know if I even want to use Vicious Attack just because it's using up too much energy. I think I'm going to be most useful to my team by spamming these shouts. Yeah. I don't need... If I use Vicious Attack, then I can't keep all my shouts uptime up. Without Vicious Attack, I have just enough energy to cycle through as long as I'm spamming Go for the Eyes. Oh, no. Oof, Protective Spirit again coming in so in handy there. Yeah, I need to flag my teammates. Get back. Oh, this is the boss. He does drop a green spear. That would be nice to farm. Or shield, maybe? I'll have to check. That might be our first target for farming the green. Our new proof farming method episode. There we go. Drop the ward, please. Be nice to get some Karnan keys too. Do some key runs. Or chest runs, I mean. Oh, double aggro. Nice. I don't know why we got... I guess we just have to defeat those specific mobs. Hey, there's Steve.
Praise Melandru. The purity of the water is restored.
And with it, we gain a base of operations.
Sounds like my voice changed.
A place to plan.
A place from which to strike back against Varish.
Nice.
General Morgan.
General Bale, how goes the search for survivors?
Those traitorous Sunspear dogs are scattered across Corner. We are picking them off one by one.
Do you need any reinforcements from Jahai?
Reinforcements? They are broken.
More great voice acting.
No threat. I have always found the Sunspears to be very resourceful.
Don't worry, General. They have no place to hide unless the ground itself swallows them up.
Bale's voice sounds... His voice sounds very familiar. I could almost picture the actor's face when I hear him speaking. Put in our heroes, get some levels on our low-level heroes here. Oops. And... yeah. Let's tend to the wounded now. I've heard Narashi has returned with word of Kosa's fate. Alcora, level 16. This is Great Escape. Yeah. So according to the wiki, I needed to complete Great Escape before getting access to the Signet of Capture, but I can already do it. This will be great on her now. Boom. That's like a legit skill bar now. Not the most, it's not the coolest or the best by far, but it's like, that's pretty good. Spamming burning on it. Her energy seems a little low, but it's going to be really good for our synergies. Okay, y'all. This was a great episode. I'm going to try. I think I can edit this down to be right at an hour. I try to keep it an hour because I just assume anything over an hour is going to be a little bit too much to listen to for that long. Can't expect you guys to listen to all of it or watch all of it, but finally we got out of Istan. We got to the mainland. I am going to try my best to just stick with Nightfall and just do a clean playthrough of it without jumping over to Eye of the North or even Prophecies to get Elias, even though that would be a huge help. But yeah, I think just doing a clean playthrough of the whole campaign, sticking with Nightfall might be cooler, more entertaining for the playthrough. But hopefully next episode we can start getting our elite armor. That's the next priority. And we already have a pretty decent plan for that. I'm going to be trading in some tanned hide for some leather squares, and I'm going to go for the tanned hide armors. I think there's an armor crafter here. Anyway, that's it. That's enough. It's enough out of me. I'll catch you guys later next time. Peace.